Hey guys, how's it going? It's the Jurors here. The early days of video games were a complete disaster. You had companies stealing each other's ideas, the Magnavox Odyssey, Atari lawsuit, thousands of nearly identical Pong consoles released, drug addicts manufacturing Ataris, the Atari 2600 ET strangeness, and many more pitfalls. Today we're here to talk about the Wonder Wizard. So this was a Pong console, and there was really nothing special about it. You can see the box here. Looks like a normal Pong console. But what was unusual about the Wonder Wizard, besides the kind of cool look that they have to it, I mean, it doesn't look that much different than any other Pong console at the time, but I kind of do like how it looks. But if we look at the bottom of it, we can see here, that bottom looks really familiar. And I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but I'm talking about the original video game console, the first one ever created, the Magnavox Odyssey. If we look at the bottom side, it is identical to the bottom side of the Wonder Wizard. All right, so you're probably wondering, why did Magnavox allow another company to literally take part of their Magnavox Odyssey system and use it to build another Pong system that was pretty much identical to the systems that they were putting out at that time, which were like the Odyssey 200 and the 300 and stuff like that? Well, there's an easy answer for that. Magnavox actually produced the Wonder Wizard. Manufactured the Wonder Wizard, but it was sold by General Home Products, according to Wikipedia. So it does make sense. Okay, that's why the Wonder Wizard has that bottom, but it also just shows how extremely lazy the industry was at that time. Because not only were they just pretty much producing the same Pong console over and over and over again with tiny little changes, but they were so lazy that they were taking pieces of older consoles and using it to create new consoles, and then in this case, selling it to another company to be sold. Like, that is just like absolutely outrageous to me. I don't know, like, did people actually buy multiple Pong consoles back then? Like, if you had the Odyssey 200, were you buying the 300, which was pretty much identical? Probably not. Probably not. Luckily, the industry did get a lot more interesting with the Atari 2600. A lot of revolutionary games came out of that era. But back then, they were just extremely lazy. And I guess Magnavox must have had a bunch of those bottoms for the Odyssey laying around, and they were trying to figure out something to do with it. And they probably knew that if they produced a product using a scrap piece from the Magnavox Odyssey, that they would be called out on it. Maybe that's why they didn't sell the Wonder Wizard themselves. But regardless, it's just a very interesting piece of video game history, and it's just a very interesting discovery when you turn the Wonder Wizard over and you feel like you're looking at a Magnavox Odyssey. A couple things that I plan on putting out in the near future is, first of all, we're going to do a deep dive look at the Magnavox Odyssey, this guy. And I have one in box that we're going to look at, so we get to look at each piece that came with it. We're going to see the overlays that you would put on top or on the screen of your TV, and we might even play it during that video. Also, this one is my Play Odyssey, the one I just pull out when I want to play with it, which isn't very often because it's not too exciting. But it's broken right now. It's not working correctly, so I might do a video troubleshooting this thing if you guys are interested. Feel free to click that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so that you know when these videos come out. And if you have any suggestions for me for things that you want to see, feel free to let me know in the comments. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.